This First Alert weather update is brought to you by Custom Engineering, Heating and Cooling.
Good Monday evening. I'm meteorologist Diane Phillips, and we are tracking the latest information for Tuesday's First Alert weather day. We've had a lot of winter weather lately, and of course we want to make sure that you have the First Alert details on what you can expect, because more than likely you're going to notice your normal routine maybe not so normal tomorrow, because we'll start out the day with that snow that's going to be falling, and still our conditions are still cold after all the Arctic air last week. So roadways are going to be slick once again. Even this morning, just a little bit of snow, and it made our roadways a little bit slippery in some spots. As we go into the afternoon, we will have some warm air that's going to kind of be nudging a little bit further north, causing that snow to try to switch over to rain, but it may get stuck in the middle, leaving us with that ice potential that's mainly going to be in the southern half of our viewing area. As we go into the evening, though, that snow is going to start to wind down for us, and the system itself will make its exit before Wednesday comes around. So hour by hour conditions, we had the snow showers earlier, but we'll just be left with winter clouds here for the rest of your Monday. And then overnight, we'll have that system approach, and it'll come in from the south. But with the cold air that we have in place, it's going to have on this leading edge snowfall. So we are going to be looking at that snow along I-69 around 4 o'clock in the morning. And then that's going to be pushing north as we get closer to the morning commute around 7 a.m. So with that snowfall, a few hours of that coming down, you're going to want to touch base with local school districts and also see if you can maybe work from home or be prepared to give yourself a little bit extra time to do the drive into work. As we go throughout that lunchtime hour, we'll see that that snow finally creeps into our northern counties, but it isn't long into the afternoon that that rain snow line finally makes itself at home here in mid-Michigan. So along I-69, we're going to start to see that rainfall coming in. Again, we could have a little bit of that wintry mix to watch out for, but as we go towards the evening, this is giving me more of a stronger signal. You'll see that there's just not a lot going on here where we have the Tri-Cities or even down towards I-69. But still, with that green around, it could be rainfall, but I'm still cautious that this setup could lead to a little bit of freezing drizzle. So hopefully it's just a little bit of a liquid drizzle, but if it does cause some glazing, make sure you're watching roadways as we go into Tuesday evening. For our northern counties, you're still going to be working with the snowfall at that point, and even as a system, it's just the last little bit, but it is going to take its time working its way out Tuesday night. But by Wednesday morning, we do still have the clouds in place, but warmer air is going to be coming into play. We are going to find some rain showers to be possible on Wednesday, and even enough warm air will stick around to where Thursday we'll still be talking about rainfall. But before we get there, let's talk about snow totals. You're going to find about 1 to 3 inches to be possible in this navy blue zone. This is going to be stretching from the thumb across the bay and then over towards Isabella County. In this zone, some locations could have some higher totals above that 3-inch mark just due to some snow banding. So we will be watching those zones. Again, they'll be very isolated. In our northern tier of counties, we're still going to be looking at 1 to 2 inches of snow to be possible, just because it'll take a while for that snow to travel north. And then we'll be looking at 1 to 2 inches along I-69 in our southern counties. And that number is just a little bit lower because some of that rain and even that wintry mix is going to try to cut in and cut down some of those snow totals. As far as our impacts, you're going to find that in the morning it is going to become slick, so that's why we just have the yellow light. It'll be getting very close to the red light, and that's where we are tomorrow afternoon, as we'll have some snowy roads, and it'll be a slushy snow, so it may tug at the wheel a little bit, so make sure you're traveling at a little bit of a slower speed tomorrow. As we go into the evening and the storm winds down and road crews are able to get some treated roads under our belts, we're going to be in a little bit better shape and hopefully having even more improvements towards Wednesday, because highs by then are going to be into the upper 30s. We'll be looking at rain showers for the back half of your Wednesday and scattered throughout your Thursday. But as we go into the weekend, you'll find winter clouds are just hanging around, temperatures in the mid-30s. It looks to be a comfortable weekend for Snowfest in Frankenmuth.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.